Today, the Baldwin Highlander Marching Band traveled to McKeesport for the Salute to Santa Parade. The band marched down Fifth Avenue and gave the crowd a special treat, a performance of Dance Bacchanal, as it will be performed in New York City's Herald Square this Thursday. Today was certainly a special and great treat for all the spectators, but it was especially important for the band members preparing for their New York debut.
I think it was a good way to prepare us for Macy's. It's a good practice run through. I felt the Bacchanal went very well.
My interpretation is like getting ready for Macy's, because now I know I only have to do that a few more times that parade rather than just go there and not know at all what to expect. I at least got a little taste of it here.
After the parade, it was back to the high school to do some final packing.
I feel that, we deserve it. I feel that we owe it to also the people from the past, to alumni who got us here.
And the band is hoping those alumni and everyone else stays tuned to this website all week long for more updates. And also watches the parade on Thursday morning on NBC. In McKeesport, I'm Mark Despotakis. Today was declared Baldwin Highlander Marching Band Day in Whitehall Borough, and that's because at around 6:30 this morning, the band loaded 4 buses bound for New York City. The band has safely made it to their hotel in New Jersey, but not without a few minor bumps along the way. Just before this morning's breakfast stop, one bus reported some problems that required a quick bus change. Then, just as the caravan of buses was nearing Bedford, an outer glass pane on one of the buses shattered. No one was hurt, but it did set the band about 90 minutes behind schedule. Once the band arrived in New York City, everyone enjoyed a meal at the Times Square Hard Rock Cafe, followed by some New York-style shopping in Times Square. Today's visits to the Empire State Building and Macy's department store were delayed. However, we hope to get to them later in the week. Now, as for right now, the band is sound asleep in the hotel right behind me, and we hope you'll stay tuned tomorrow for more video updates from New York. For now, in New Jersey, I'm Mark Despotakis. Day 2, Highlander Band adventure to New York City began with visits to the Empire State Building and Macy's department store.
Macy's, I thought, wasn't like the Macy's at home. It was 9 floors, it had restaurants in it. It was pretty neat, I liked it a lot.
Did you buy anything?
Yeah, I bought a little teddy bear that says Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade 80th Anniversary.
After visiting lunch at Rockefeller Center, the band got to see the Radio City Christmas Spectacular, featuring the world-famous Rockettes. And that was followed by dinner at the Times Square Dallas Barbecue. Seeing New York has certainly been a real eye-opener.
It's really nice, but too much traffic and too many people around, that's about it.
Well, as you can hear behind me, the band is rehearsing here in a parking lot behind our hotel in New Jersey. Now, you probably can't see them because it's pitch black in this parking lot, but nonetheless, we wanted to get some last rehearsals in before Thursday morning. Tomorrow's schedule includes seeing the new Disney musical Mary Poppins, and then it's an early night because the band needs to be in Herald Square at 3:30 a.m. on Thursday for a rehearsal in front of the NBC cameras. Stay tuned to this website for tomorrow's updates. In New York, I'm Mark Despotakis. The Baldwin Highlander Band took Lower Manhattan by storm today. Everyone got a quick stop in Chinatown, and of course, the girls loved the chance to get some designer purses. The morning also included a drive-by stop of Ground Zero, where the World Trade Center once stood. The hit of the day was the stop in Little Italy, where everyone got a chance to eat some wonderful pastries. After lunch, the band took in the Disney on Broadway show, Mary Poppins. With some amazing special effects and lots of recognizable songs, it was certainly supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, sorry, I had to throw that in there. So how cool is this? The band has officially taken over what is called the Crossroads of the World here at Times Square. Take a look. We're taking a group photo right here in Times Square. Remember, if you want to order one of these photos and some other photos taken this week, the form is available on this website's forms page. Now you also want to stay tuned to this website for tomorrow's highlights. You're going to get a behind-the-scenes look at all of our parade preparations. In New York, I'm Mark Despotakis. All right, so just after 3:30 in the morning here in Herald Square in front of Macy's, and you can see down the street here, the band has just passed and finished their final rehearsal. The Highlander Band had 10 minutes to practice before the NBC cameras. And in what's become typical weather for the band, it was, of course, raining. After a breakfast stop at the Times Square Planet Hollywood, it was off to Central Park West and the start of the parade.
Silks are in front of us right now. Diane, we're on your left. Diane, on your left, your other left.
The band had a pretty good opening act to lead them down Broadway and into Herald Square.
Gloria Estefan was singing because she's Gloria Estefan, and all the cameras were there, and that was just so neat.
Sure, it was wet, sure, it was chilly, but it certainly was an experience of a lifetime.
Because I knew everybody was watching me at home, and all the friends and family and everybody that was in the band at once.
I thought it was the best experience I think I'll ever go through.
We've worked so hard the entire year for it, and to have it finally come all together in one big piece was just incredible.
To reward a day of hard work, the band and over 150 more of their family and friends came together for Thanksgiving dinner. Today was certainly a day no one will forget anytime soon. In New York, I'm Mark Despotakis. The Highlander Band trip to New York didn't end with their performance in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. They stayed in town one more day that began with a visit to Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty. Following an absolutely filling lunch at Carmine's on 91st, the band saw a lot of blue, and by that we mean the Blue Man Group. This was an amazing and fun-filled week for all involved. But what were the band members' favorite moments?
I really like this trip. There's, always fun moments. Walking across Times Square with the whole band was interesting, and I thought we did a lot of cool stuff. I didn't think we wasted a lot of time, and my favorite part was probably, the parade. I mean, nothing could beat that for me.
I definitely think it was worth it. The last 4 years of work that I've done in the Guard has all come together. So worth it. Amazing.
I can say it's been worth it in the end. It was worth all the money we paid, and anything to do the Macy's parade was just worth it in general.
Thanks to everyone who helped make this trip a success, and to all of you who tuned into this website. Back in Pittsburgh, I'm Mark Despotakis.
Spreading the news. A local band set to shine in the national spotlight. Giving their regards to Broadway, a local band marching for this year's Macy Thanksgiving Day Parade. The Baldwin High School Band left for New York City today. They boarded buses before dawn. The Baldwin Band just one of 11 chosen to march the streets of the Big Apple this year. It's not just the band. Snoopy and other floats will be flying and marching through New York as well. You can watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade right here on Channel 11. Starts Thursday at 9 a.m.
More local news coverage this morning. A local high school band will take part in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The Baldwin High School band left for the Big Apple earlier this week. About 2.5 million people are expected to line the streets of New York in order to watch the parade. Baldwin will make its appearance around 10:40 this morning. The parade will start at 9 a.m. You can watch it live right here on Channel 11. We'll be back with a check on your weather right after this. In more local news coverage this morning, a local high school band will take part in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The Baldwin High School band left for the Big Apple earlier this week. About 2.5 million people are expected to line the streets of New York in order to watch the parade. Baldwin will make its appearance around 10:40 a.m. The parade will start at 9 a.m. and you can watch it live right here on Channel 11. In more local news coverage this morning, a local high school band will take part in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The Baldwin High School band left for the Big Apple earlier this week. Baldwin will make its appearance around 10:40 a.m.
They're floating, they're marching, they're ballooning, and they're on their way down into Times Square. Our countdown to Thanksgiving 2006 continues. It's almost dinner time.
Yeah, and despite the rain, we're having a great time. There's a lot more coming our way. We have holiday tips, speaking of dinner, from Rachel Ray, the one and only, and an exclusive performance from Broadway's hit, The Drowsy Chaperone. Also, a visit from another one of the stars from Guiding Light when we return on CBS. Welcome back, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm Hannah Storm, along with my friend Dave Price. We're having a great time here, bringing in the holiday.
You know what? You know you're in the right place at the right time when celebrities just pop by to say happy Thanksgiving.
It's amazing, isn't it, how people just show up here by pure coincidence? I know.
Hi, everybody.
One of the stars of The Guiding Light, of course, she plays Dina Marler, the Emmy Award-winning Gina Tione. Hi.
Hold on, I gotta stop. Let's turn around for a quick minute and look at all the marching bands and the color, the flags beginning to work through. People from Pennsylvania, the Pittsburgh area, the Highlanders from Baldwin High School beginning to entertain the crowds just behind us. How are you?
Good. Nice to see you guys.
Did you come to the parade as a little kid? I know you're from upstate New York, near where Dave's from.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, a little further up from the Syracuse area.
Very cold area. A little snowy. No, this is my first time in the Macy's Day Parade. Yeah, so this is a treat. I've always watched it on television. I love it. This is fabulous. The weather's a little crummy today, but the spirit is awesome. There's a lot of energy in the streets. Kids seem to be having a good time.
So now we hear that there's basically a Guiding Light Thanksgiving that's going to be going on a little later.
Spontaneously, this is happening.
So who's going to be there?
So Ricky Paul Gold and Gus from our show.
Right.
Beth Ellers, who plays Harley.
Right.
She tipped us off.
That's right, I heard. And myself. And of course, my boyfriend's family, the Cirillo family, and Amy Barnett's going to be hosting it.
Now, how did you meet your boyfriend?
I met my boyfriend through Beth Ellers. She set us up.
Was it a blind date?
No, it was sort of just, you know, you need to meet this guy, and he needs to meet you, and we did pretty well.
Talk about a soap opera.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, this is all the makings of a great plot line.
Yeah, but no drama. Not the drama that we see every day, right?
Speaking of which, what's your favorite plot twist this season so far?
You know, I have to say there's a lot going on. I love what's happening with Reva and Tammy and Jonathan and Dinah and Malin have some great stuff going on, and we've got really some exciting things happening next year, especially Guiding Light is turning 70 years old.
It's amazing.
In January, so we're really happy.
So
you have a birthday coming up.
I do, on Tuesday, November 28th.
Happy birthday to you. Now
Now
let's get the truth out. Are you cooking anything? Are you bringing anything?
Well, we will bring some things.
Where would those be coming from? Would they be coming from your kitchen or a supermarket?
I have to confess, probably somewhere in the New York area.
There we go.
Yeah, but I think the Barnetts will be doing most of the cooking.
They will be in plastic containers. They'll be arriving, right? But thrown into China to make it look like they're homemade.
Right.
Correct?
Well, you know, this is so important to spend the day with family and friends, and it makes it really fun.
Well, it's great to see you. Congratulations on all your success and much more on the show.
Okay.
You know what?
I'm so glad you got to the bottom of how she met her boyfriend, by the way.
You know what? I may be a weatherman, but I like that investigative reporting
All of
side.
America really needed to know that.
Absolutely.
Our regular programming will not be seen this morning, so the National Broadcasting Company can kick off the holiday season live from New York City with our telecast of the 80th Annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Today, millions of people from around the world are lining the streets of New York City, anticipating the arrival of the year's most spectacular event. Magnificent floats, fantastic big balloons, hit Broadway musicals, and entertainment's biggest stars, all live on NBC's telecast of Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. As we look live at the clouded and rainy view of Manhattan's magnificent skyline, we eagerly anticipate the National Broadcasting Company's telecast of the 80th Annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And now, live from famous Herald Square, your hosts, Matt Lauer and Meredith Vieira.
Where the temperature is somewhere in the 40s. We've got a little rain in the air, but that's not going to dampen the spirits of people anywhere in this area, because this is an American tradition. Just like turkey with all the trimmings, pumpkin pie, family gathered at your home. This is a landmark event, the 80th anniversary of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And here with me on the drum, a lady who will not miss a single beat of this, my Today Show co-host, and now a co-host for what we hope will be another tradition, Meredith Vieira.
Thank you, Matt. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It is an absolute thrill to be here, and I'm not even going to try to act cool because I am so excited. It is my first time. And if there are any little kids watching today out there in TV land, I so relate to you, because as a little girl growing up in Rhode Island, I couldn't wait for this day. I would watch it every single year. My mouth would hang open when the balloons and the floats would go by, and now to be able to host it is really quite something. And as a mom, I have a special place in my heart today for all these kids who've come here, have the honor to be part of the parade. You may see some purple lips here today because it's a little cold, but all of them will frame big, big grins.
Well, it's a lot of fun here at Herald Square. The real action is about to get underway several blocks north of here, up along the parade route. So you ready? Ready to go? Let's get this off to a flying start. Let's have a parade. And that's a nice view of the parade route, courtesy of our NBC cameras, which are perched high atop some of New York's classic buildings.
Let's come back down to earth and uptown where Al is. How you doing, Al?
Meredith, Matt, how are you guys? Hope you're having a good time. We're having a great time up here. In fact, we've got a great guest with us. She went from writing news copy on news radio to saving lives on ER, picking up an Emmy nomination for her role as Dr. Abby Lockhart. On one of the most popular dramas in TV history, back this season, bigger than ever, Maura Tierney. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
So this is your first Thanksgiving?
Yes, well, yeah, my first time on the parade, yeah.
Wow, and you know what? Tonight you've got a lot to be thankful for, because you've got a major episode. You all but saved the world, it seems like.
I do. I actually do save the world. Actually, it's quite a feat. But yeah, I have a big show tonight, so it's going to be exciting. I hope it's good. I haven't seen it.
What are you going to be doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going home to Boston to my family.
Nice.
Yes.
And but you're going to enjoy a little bit of the parade?
Yes, it's fantastic. But it's great watching it with you.
Oh,
that's the best part. Everybody is screaming, ow, ow. It's really fun.
Well, Maura, it's so good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Continued success on ER. We're all going to be watching tonight when you save the world tonight at 10 right here on NBC. And we'll be back with much more parade excitement right after this.
Thank you.
Pop legends Barry Manilow and Daryl Hall and John Oates. Denise Van Outen from NBC's new reality show, Grease, You're the One That I Want. And a number from the Tony Award-winning musical Spamalot. All here on NBC.
You'll be amazed, you'll be surprised. See with your heart, open your eyes, so that you can see life is the treasure.
Herald Square, Pittsburgh's Baldwin Highlanders, halftime favorites at Steelers games. In fact, the last band to play Three Rivers Stadium and the first to march under the Monday night lights in the Steelers' new home, Heinz Field.
And now it's time to score another one for these six-time Tournament of Bands champs as they make their Macy's Parade debut with Dance Bacchanal under the direction of Gary McKeever.
let's go on an exciting journey as we say hola to Dora the Explorer, the beloved cultural heroine furnished by Nickelodeon. Last year, Dora became the first ever Latina-themed balloon. Here she is with friends Backpack and Map.
Along with best pal Boots the Monkey, Dora encourages preschoolers to join in her adventures, help solve problems, and reach some goals. At the end, she always congratulates them by saying, "Lojísimos, we did it."
Today, Dora is wider than the Saturn V rocket that launched Neil Armstrong into space for his historic walk on the moon.